Hey folks, Tom here, coming to you from Panama City, Panama. Pardon the lighting and the wind and the noise, but I wanted you to see a bit of the backdrop of Panama City in the background. It's fascinating. It's lots of tall buildings, very cosmopolitan place. Panama has an interesting geographic location in that it connects South America and North America. It's bordered by Costa Rica and Colombia. Back in the day, it was settled by the Spanish, used as a jumping off point to conquer the Incas. So it has a strategic location over many of the last few modern centuries. One thing is that it borders Colombia, as mentioned before, right? Well, some say that some of those tall buildings you see in the background might have been made with narcotics money. Nonetheless, very much a cosmopolitan city. Has a lot of good banking rules that might be useful for someone who wants to do their banking here. There are some good points and bad points about that. It might be something you want to check out if you want some international banking. Another thing Panama has is the Panama Canal. We all know that. That's how I associate Panama, right? Well, the Panama Canal was built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and has been a huge boon for the shipping industry. It's allowed ships to not have to go all the way around the Cape Horn. Saved a lot of time, a lot of money. Well, recently, and I think recently might be the last couple of decades, the Panama Canal has been widened. And what that means to you is the widening of the Panama Canal allows more ships to come through, larger ships to come through. And what it's done is it's increased the value and strategic location of places like Brunswick, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, a lot of the East Coast ports. Some of those ports are now some of the busiest ports in the world, or at least some of the busiest ports in the United States. So if you take that even further, if you're in the real estate business and jobs and the ports are busier, which is bringing more jobs, it's going to require apartments to house the people that work there. It's going to require warehouses to store the things that are brought by those ships. It's going to require storage. It's going to require potentially office space. So the point of all this is that I'm way down here in Central America in Panama City, Panama, and what goes on here may affect you in Savannah, Georgia, or it may affect you in Austin, Texas, because you invest in Savannah, Georgia. So always trying to keep macroeconomics and geopolitical happenings in your mind, because they do affect you. Likewise, the Ukraine war might affect some things that you're investing in through a number of touch points. So this is me coming from Panama City, hoping that you're having an awesome day, and that you'll check out Panama and check out how it might affect or help you sometime in the future. Anyway, till then, this is Tom signing off.